Hello, friends. As we get through this challenging period of Corona, I want to share a very powerful story, which I just heard, fresh off the press. And I heard it from Rebbe Jacobson about his father. This story happened in 1989 with the Rebbe in New York. He says his father, Rebbe Jacobson, his father had suffered a mild stroke. And he was in the hospital for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, recovering. And Simon says that he gets a phone call from the Rebbe's secretariat that the Rebbe wants him to come over and take a piece of lekach, a piece of honey cake that the Rebbe would customarily give the eve on Yom Kippur, to give that to his father, that he should have a healthy recovery. So Simon goes over to 770 by the Rebbe, and the Rebbe gives him a piece of lekach, a piece of honey cake, and he says, give this to your father, they should have a healthy and sweet year. And he added, listen to this, unbelievable. He added to him that you should tell your father, when you give the honey cake, you should tell him that when he will finish his mission in the hospital, that's where he was, the hospital, then he should know that he will be released. They will let him go when he finishes his mission over there in the hospital. Okay. Reb Simon says he right away, without waiting, went right over to the hospital with the honey cake, and he gave the honey cake to his father, and he gave over the message, healthy sweet year, and he says, what the Rebbe added, and he says, the Rebbe is saying that when you finish and complete your mission over here in the hospital, they will let you go. He says, Reb Simon, that his mother, the wife of Rabbi Jacobson, scrambled in the hospital trying to do outreach, getting people to put on tefillin, getting ladies to light Shabbat candles in the right time. And then her husband says, one second, I'm the one who got the message. I'm the patient in the hospital. The Rebbe told me that when I finish my mission, then I will be released. Anyway, he did whatever he needed to do. Right after Yom Kippur, the Rebbe sends his secretary, Rabbi Chadakov, to visit with his father, Rabbi Jacobson, in the hospital. And he says that the Rebbe has a message. The Rebbe is asking, did you finish your mission in the hospital? Did you finish? Anyway, the end of the story is he did whatever he had to do in the hospital. Perhaps it was approaching men to do tefillin, or Jewish women to light Shabbat candles. Whatever it is, he did it. And soon after that, thank God, he was released from the hospital and healthy recovery. But the message is amazing. We all have a mission in this Corona era right now, to do something to get out of it. Whether it's picking up the phone to a lonely person, whether it's reminding our Jewish men, friends to put on tefillin, whether it's to remind our Jewish women, friends to light Shabbat candles before sunset, whatever it may be, or calling a family member or a friend and who's lonely. And with that, Emir Hashem, with God willing, well, like it says, with unity, there is when there is peace, there is unity, there is blessing. So may God help that we should all fulfill our mission wherever we are, at homes, of course, hopefully these days. And very soon, may we merit the time when there will be no more health issues, no more illness, and only peace and blessing. May God bless each and every one of us with a long and healthy, sweet life, and with Mashiach now. Amen. Thank you.